Hey everyone, this is the dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude, kicking off a new episode for all of you to enjoy. And that's the big thing that we are striving for in every episode that we bring. It's just the dinosaur and I going just off the top of the dome. Guys, we flow from topic to topic, just depending on however it is, things are going on in our life. Where we're talking about everything about elderly people and dealing with different things that are going on with families, us personally, and then how we view certain things in the world. At no point do we try to demean, degrade, or diminish anyone out there. So if it comes off that way, that's not the intent. It's just really one of those things where we're talking about it as freely as possible. We hope everybody enjoys it. We hope everybody's having a great time. And we hope that our listenership, I think that's the right word, continues to grow as we bring as best content as we can. So here's our latest episode. Hope you all enjoy. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Lord Jesus, this one. Fucking hell. I really don't understand why doesn't like me.
I don't know. I don't
I
hear
think
it.
what we're going to have to really?
I don't hear it at all.
Ooh. Well, that went. It went to speaker on its own.
Okay.
Cool. Why is it being so? I'm just checking my little thing. In call volume. Is that Bluetooth? But I'm fixing to get rid of it.
Okay.
You were trying so hard, and I'm so much for that.
It's like, I don't know. I will encourage you, but I don't know how to help it. I don't know how to help you. I'll just say, hey, that sounds like a great idea. Go ahead. Try that.
Right. Ugh. Okay, so did it do it then?
I don't hear anything.
Hello?
Yeah.
So when you say something, you don't hear your voice coming back to you.
No.
Well, aren't you privileged?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the one. It's the one privilege. It's the one privilege I can grasp. Oh man, what a shitty. Okay, so this is going to be how episode 6 has to be.
No, it can't be that way. I won't be able to function.
Clearly,
I have ADD. You know this, right?
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, clearly, you won't be able to function. I'm just sort of trying to power us through it.
Okay, so what happens if we record the phone call like we did the first time?
I got to get that audio because that's separate, and then convert that audio. And then
don't do that.
That's what I'm doing with this.
Try to power through this.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing for episodes 2, 3, and 4.
But so here's the thing. What the heck? I'm sorry. This is torture. So you're gonna see it on the production. You're gonna hear two voices of mine, like you did earlier.
But I might not. It wasn't as bad the first time around. Like in 6, it wasn't that bad. The only thing that was going badly, not 6 and 5. The only thing that was going badly in 5 that was because I wasn't keeping the mic to my face.
Okay, well, if I keep the mic it's still doing it.
Well, no, that's not to address your problem. I'm saying my problem with my voice fading in and out and not being on the same level was just solely because I wasn't keeping the mic to my face.
Okay.
But as far as the sound, it wasn't a constant reverberation of sound. I can play back some if you want to hear. I mean, you've heard it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hearing any of that now.
Right, but whenever we hit production, whatever, it's gonna.
I might be able to hear it, but like I said, if it was just like it was from episode 5, it's not going to be nearly as much as it was when you and I both had the headphones on. That sound like when you and I both had the headphones on, it sounded like, and I've never done it before. I'm just going off of what people have pretended.
Tell me what it sounded like.
It sounded like we were both underwater in those old school deep sea diving suits doing LSD.
Nice.
So it was like, and then you start talking. It's like, me too. Yeah. This is fucked up. Yep. And I was like, oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Almost to a point where I was thinking, what if we did an episode just like that and see if somebody, what the fuck were we really saying?
What was the thing? What if somebody was tripping on acid and it did sound normal to them?
Right. This is the best audio I've ever heard. You guys have I love the way.
The other ones just sound like shit.
Oh my God, crystal clear. This is the only podcast I like to listen to. You guys are speaking my language. Oh man. So let's try and do it.
All right.
And if it's fucked, it's still gonna fit with it's the podcast with the shittiest audio quality, but the most amazing content. This is the Dinosaur and the Dude. And this is our episode 6, I believe. And we're gonna have technical problems all the time.
If you're a sound engineer and you have a heart, you feel free to reach out to us.
Yeah. You guys suck. So, yeah, thanks for letting us know the obvious. God, it was something I was going to ask you, and we got so caught up in this whole thing that now I forgot, and I'm trying to remember because it was one of those things where, and it doesn't deal with my sexuality, so don't worry, it's not going to be another hour.
I was going to say, is it why I'm so awesome? I think it's mostly genetics, honestly.
Yeah, it's not going to be some hour and 35 minutes. I don't know. I don't know about me. I don't know. I mean, it's like I see her and I'm aroused, but man, if it was 2 of her, no, I'm not going to be. Yeah, it's not about me. God damn it, what was it? I was like, this would be a great thing to discuss.
Hey, we should probably discuss the rules of the podcast, right? Like, I shouldn't probably be getting a cookie right now.
You mean the rules that you've broken pretty much all? You heard episode 2. We talk about the rules there. We said no names.
There was too much reverberation.
No, episode 2 there wasn't any in number 2. So there's no talking about, like, we wanted to not use names or locations.
Right.
And you know, but we didn't want to hold back the smart people that could figure out exactly who we are. But we didn't want to make it easy.
Right. Well, we're going to be once we hit a certain subculture. Just a second. Girl, calm down. I have these dogs, and they are.
Anytime there's talking, they could be like, "Hey, we want to be in on it too." Yeah, I used to do that too. So yeah,
So what
once
I
we
was
hit a
saying is
certain
that once
subculture,
we break into this certain subculture, it's going to go ridiculous.
I hope. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that ridiculous though. I'm looking forward to that.
They'll be like, "Oh my god, they're really doing it."
Yeah,
I'll be like, "Yeah, that's right. We've done it like six times already."
Right, because
It
it gets into a ridiculous state. That'd be amazing because it's been a while since I've had a stalker. So why not? Why not? I mean, gotta give it to them for their determination and the wherewithal to keep that going.
Okay, so how's your fan? How many times has your dad tried to take you out today?
I was just going to ask you the same thing. How's
I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, that's right. Doing all right. Had so the thing that seems to be something that is really interesting with and I don't know if it's because of the age group. Once you get to a certain elderly status, doctors just sort of like say, I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do? You're probably on your last leg anyway, or what? But we found out today that the primary care, so my folks' primary care doctor is retiring.
Oh.
And so I'll say that one more time. Found out today that my folks' primary care doctor is retiring.
So how long have they been with this primary care?
4 generations.
What?
Yeah. So.
Well, no, then you need to get a petition, and you need to tell them that that's not acceptable.
Oh no. He found out today that he is retiring, and his last day is today.
Oh no! What? Are they going to give you all the records and stuff?
He has no love for digital. No love. So I don't know how far HIPAA can stick a strap on up his ass. But everything is a handwritten document.
Right, there's probably file drawers full of shit for your parents.
Like, secure how? It's all, like, the only thing that's securing someone from looking at your records is sheer volume. Like, they don't want to, they don't want to flip through all those papers. Like, oh shit. It's probably some really juicy.
Oh yeah, what are they going to do with the next doctor?
Yes. So, one that. Two, I don't think the next doctor really knows what he's, because he has. So this current,
he can't even see it coming.
Yeah, this current guy has a doctor that he is recommending to all of his patients. I'm retiring.
Is he getting kickback on that? Because fuck him. Go to care now.
Right. I'm retiring today, and here's Dr. Ken.
What a shitty way to do that.
Yes, here's Dr. Ken, which I'm just saying Dr. Ken because I love Dr. Ken. Here's Dr. Ken. It's not the real Dr. Ken, so no hate mail to him. Dr.
I
Ken
don't even know
what
Dr. Ken is.
Dr. Ken Jeong? Oh my God,
Okay,
you gotta
great.
look at have you seen The Hangover?
Yeah.
Okay, that guy. Chin. Hey
Oh,
there,
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
My
Okay,
memory is terrible. Okay, listen.
No. It's okay. That
Marijuana
guy is a real doctor.
combined with head trauma.
Yeah, marijuana
It's
combined with head trauma.
It's not
No,
good.
I get it. No, I get it. I'm just filling you in. That's who I'm talking about. So that guy is a real doctor, and he just decided to do comedy, and he's fucking good with it. But everybody forgets that he's a real doctor. So in any case, so this guy who is this current doctor is recommending this new doctor to his patients. Hey, here's a doctor I'm recommending you go to, and I'll gladly send them your records and whatnot. Just let me know. Well, okay, my folks, their file, shit you not, I've seen it. I've seen this thing. It's about 12 inches thick.
It's in a banker's box.
And he brings it to every appointment. And then says, okay, let's see, what do we have going on today? Motherfucker. What page are you flipping to? It's like, oh, okay, sorry, I flipped too far. I'm in the birthing canal portion of your life. Let me flip to the. Okay, so this guy, no shit now. This guy, he was the doctor. So clearly he's my mom's doctor. He was the doctor for my grandmother. He was the doctor for all of my aunts, and on my mother's side. And at one point, I think he was the doctor for my sister too.
My God.
Maybe that's 3 generations. Maybe I was going for the gusto.
So he is actually practicing ancient medicine from real experience back in the ancient world.
Right. And then somehow he picked up my dad. So he's got everybody on my mom's side of the family.
Your dad didn't do that on purpose. He was just following the crowd.
I think it was just one of those things where it was like they found out that he was in their medical plan kind of thing. And so he's like, oh, okay, I'll just get with this dude. He didn't have to look for a new doctor. That doctor was already in their medical plan. Okay, fine, whatever. That's the one that everybody. Okay, cool. Now though,
probably easier that way.
Now, many years later, this dude, he's on, like, they're only open Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right. And he gets to the office whenever the fuck his horse and buggy is there, because you swear that's what he's using. You swear that's what he's using, because it's like, okay, we have a 1 o'clock appointment. This dude walks in at 2. He's not even in the office. And he's got other patients just sitting in rooms, like little rooms, wondering, okay, I was supposed to get checked out for this thing I got, and the doctor's not here. And we're sitting
it's gotten bigger since I've been sitting here.
Yes, and we're sitting there with a 1 o'clock appointment, and we know he has other patients that he hasn't even got to because he's not even in the office. And then dude shows up at 2 and is like, oh, the doctor just arrived. He'll be in shortly after he sees the other patients.
You need to send his ass a bill for your time.
Oh, fuck. So, yeah, that was a wonderful little revelation. They didn't send an email out to anybody or anything. It was when we finally heard about the whole situation, it was, yes, we sent letters in the mail, but a lot of people are getting the letters slowly. The fuck? So
meaning you didn't send them until today, because obviously that's when you turned in your notice.
Right. So you sent the letters in the mail about something that wasn't known until this week, because we talked to them 2 weeks ago, and none of this was there.
Maybe that's all he gave. Maybe he was like, I'm giving my professional 2-week notice and I'm out of here.
Yeah, who knows? This guy, fuck him. So yeah, that I don't know what it is about. I don't know if it's just he's elderly. And I guess
obviously he's been around for 40 years in your family.
Yeah, and I guess some of these doctors are just like, this is what I do, this is what I love. Tip my hat to them. This is what you do, this is what you love. And it's hard to turn that off. I totally understand. It's hard to turn that off. But it has to get to a point where you realize that you're detrimental to your patients, so you might want to switch to consulting more than active practice.
Right. Or perhaps bring another physician in and work beside them for a while.
Yes, exactly. And then phase out a little and let them be the let them be the hood ornament and you're driving the car or whatever analogy you want to.
I love this analogy.
But it's like, you trying to do it and meet, like, you're the only one. You're the only doctor in this office. You're now scaled down to only on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you still can't get in the office on time to see your patients. They're all just sitting in rooms that your assistants are just filing them in. Spreading. Yeah, just filing them in. Just file them into different rooms so they're not all sitting in the lobby trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. At least satiate them to the point, hey, I'm in a room, so the doctor must be showing up. No, he's not even in the office. But,
he's not even awake yet.
But enjoy the view. So yeah, these doctors are kind of weird because like we had a neurologist. This guy, and we've talked about doctors before, except for the guy that I just talked about, all of my dad's doctors started to refer to me in regards to, okay, what do you think I should do? Okay, what do you think about this in regards to the medication? Do you think this is good? Or should we phase it in this way? I was like, the fuck? I don't have any of the things that you have on this wall here, but I'm giving you advice and you're running with it.
Right. Let me check WebMD real quick. I'll be right back with you.
Yeah, and like we've talked about before, they come up with a prescription. They're like, okay, we're going to do this dose. And I'm like, nah, that sounds like shit. It's like, oh yeah,
yeah, you're right.
What do you think? I said, well, instead of doubling his prescription, let's his dose, instead of doubling his dose, let's go with just cut that pill, do the one pill that he's doing and then cut a pill in half, see how he works with that, 1.5 before we go to 2. Let's just see how he goes with 1.5.
And you'd be like, nah, I think we should just triple it.
And I told him, it's like, yeah, and I told him, it's like, if we get a good response out of that 1.5, we just stay there. It's like, it makes no sense let's see what happens when we double it. Oh, shit gets fucked up twice as much. That's what happens if you double it.
Right. Other symptoms, then he's got to take other medications to mask those symptoms.
Yeah, you get twice as many monkeys in the barrel if you double whatever. That's how the math works.
You said that.
That's how the math works. It's like I got all of this. If I double it, what's gonna happen? 2 times as much. That's how word problems work, sir. So this other doctor, though, he was a neurologist, and we only saw him on.
Hey everyone, this is the Dude from the Dinosaur and the Dude podcast. I want to tell you about an amazing product from an also amazing brand named Bobby Rapscallion. They put out fantastic CBD products, very high potency, premium products of gummies and oils, all of which, at this point in time, are broad spectrum, which means there's no THC in it. So if you're a professional or someone that has to worry about random drug tests wherever you work, you don't have to worry about this THC lingering in the background. Is it going to show up in the piss test or not? Because they have no THC in there. So you only get the benefit of the CBD. You're nothing to worry about in regards to THC. So if you're allergic to it or you don't want to worry about it, highly recommend Bobby Rapscallion. You can find them at bobbyrapscallion.com. That's bobbyrapscallion.com. All right, back to the episode.
I don't know what.
So I got sick of tapping in when it said after I just put the word fuck in there.
Yeah.
And then on the screen it said fuck.
Yeah, I see that. That's going to be awesome because now in the show it's going to be it's going to say the dinosaur and the dude
And
with
fuck
fuck.
you.
With fuck. That's what it's going to say. It's perfect. Special guest, fuck. So what I was saying is this neurologist, you know, we would have these video appointments where I would hold my phone up and he would, you know, okay, let me see how my patient's doing, and then I'd, you know, point the phone to my dad, and my dad's looking at his phone.
Hispanic accent? Is that what it was?
No, he's like an elderly Greek dude. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I never really asked him what's his nationality. Yeah, he's an elderly buffalo. So, yeah. So he's like, yeah. And so my dad's like staring at the phone. Hello, how are you? But he always had his phone angled. You only saw his forehead and his eyes. So my dad was
a true professional.
Yeah, so my dad always had this look on his face like, what the fuck? Am I really this fucked up? And the guy just talking, you're looking good.
You can see his eyebrows wiggling up and down.
Yeah, and his eyes is like, you know how people like talk with their eyes. You're looking good.
They're just dancing along the screen. It looks like two caterpillars.
Yeah, how are you feeling? And my dad was like, all right. I can't hear you.
Oh my God.
I'm like, holy shit, fuck. So here's the thing. Going back to the first stop, all of a sudden, hey, I'm retired starting today. This guy, this neurologist,
this guy.
Yeah, we get a notice from his assistant saying, he retired. I was like, whoa, just all of a sudden, yeah.
Well, is he wanted by the law? Because why else are you just gonna fucking bail?
Yeah, he's just all of a sudden he just retired. Okay, all right. Okay. And I'm just giving him shit. I'm giving him shit. Like if there's some reserve shit that I have, I'm giving him shit.
You got to dig down way deep.
Yeah. Did you switch audio real quick?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, so I'm giving him shit, and then next thing you know, my mom swears it's not. I think it was. Like a week later. Hey, so here's the new neurologist that we transferred all your records to, so you can go ahead and oh, okay, all right. Well, how we asked about his previous doctor that just retired. Okay, so how is he doing? Oh, well, he died. The fuck you say?
You're kidding me.
Dude was a G. I didn't recognize it, and I was like, man, he and I got along. I kind of felt butthurt because he left all of a sudden, but dude was like battling shit and didn't want anyone to know.
What?
And so he wrote it out until he was like,
I think you told me this before.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, this is deja vu.
I thought we talked about this. So yeah, dude wrote this out and gave himself a week.
Oh fuck. No, I'd be in the Mediterranean somewhere. Let's be real clear about that. If I get a diagnosis like my dad did, I'm fucking out of here.
Didn't tell anyone. Didn't even tell us. She was like, yeah. And he was like, you know what? Dude was a straight up G. He made sure all of his patients were transferred to doctors. And then his assistant that was setting up all these video appointments and all this following up with the calls and all this kind of stuff. He's like, okay, and appointed to I have you working with her as I have you working with the new doctor as her assistant that will be handling all my patients that have now been transferred over. And so he set her up with a job, set up all of his people to have a good position, and then took that week to be with himself. And I'm like, fuck,
out, I guess.
That's crazy, yo.
That is.
And I didn't know he set people up like that until we went to the new doctor. And I'm like sitting there going, watch this. And I'm hearing this person at the front desk. Okay, thanks. Okay, yeah, go ahead and sit right there. Okay, good. And then, everybody's got masks on and stuff. And I'm like, why is it this chick's voice sounds real familiar? I mean,
it was her.
Yes.
You told me that,
yeah. Yeah, she comes out. She's like, hey, it's me. It's like, the fuck, yeah. Okay. But that's cool. That's how you should do it. The way this doctor did it today.
Well, I mean, yes, I get that, but it comes off dickish if you're just like, I quit, I'm out, I'm done.
Right. And it could be the same thing that happened to the other doctor. This dude might end up dead the next day. I don't know. But I'm saying in that moment, you're just like, dude, come on, what the fuck? Anyway, I don't know. I don't know. I found that doctors with elderly people really don't like they just go through the motions. I feel like they just go through the motions. And I don't know if that's because with the conditions that my dad has, if it's like fuck all you could do, so let's just make it as comfortable as possible, because there's nothing I can say as a physician that's going to turn this around.
Sure.
So it's like
that's a terrible realization. But you've nailed it.
Like his blood pressure looks good. Yeah, his weight. Yeah, that's about the weight. And like I'll hear this phrase right here. That's about what it will be for where we are.
Right.
Like they don't want to say it, any more than that. But they're pretty much saying like, yeah, well,
he's at death's door.
Yeah, on a steady decline. That's a good weight. That's basically what he's saying, Like, and it's like, okay, what about his blood pressure? Well, blood pressure's going to fluctuate.
He has one. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Blood pressure's going to fluctuate. Probably be low, and then be high, and be like, but don't change. It's like, okay, sun will come up, sun will come down. Rain might be out one day, and then rain not the next day. Sometimes you see a rainbow, sometimes not. But all in all, that's what the weather is like. That's pretty much like what he's saying. It's like everything's looking good.
My God, that's not like some specimen in a petri dish.
Yeah, how's he eating? Okay, all right.
You're like, yes, is he eating food still?
Yeah.
Or is he now eating witches and rainbows?
Yeah, so that's the thing. They go through the paces like that, and then they talk to the family. And I know some people talk like this, and I hate it. I hate the sing-song. The sing-song elementary school teacher voice.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh God, I hate that. And a lot of doctors. Okay, so how are we doing?
How are we doing? I don't know. We're okay. I think I'm paid up.
Oh no, he's not. He hasn't gotten to us yet. How's he doing? Okay, eating. All right. Okay.
Living. Check.
Okay. You're drinking everything. Okay. All right. Then he looks
Haven't
at us.
died yet. Okay. I mean, really?
Then he looks at us. And how are we doing? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, I can't imagine. It's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard. Okay.
You just want to be like, fuck off.
I was like, dude, can you just indulge my fantasies and show me how far you can get that stethoscope into your mouth and down your throat? I just want to see a stethoscope stuck in a man's mouth. Can you do it? Can you do it? If you die, that's okay. I'll appreciate it. Right.
How are we doing now?
Yeah, and it's like 3 people. But by the time he comes in, you're 3 people deep asking the same thing. Because the nurse comes in, the nurse ushers you to the room.
I know. They're going to check your blood pressure. They're going to ask you some questions. You're going to get the nurse. She's going to ask you the questions. Somebody lab person's going to come in. They're going to ask you the questions.
She leaves. And then the doctor's assistant comes in. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so Nurse Jackie came in already. Okay, yeah, I see all of her.
We're going to go over the same exact information.
Okay, so the blood pressure looked good, and the okay. Let me just go ahead and check his breathing too. Can we go ahead and can we just breathe?
He's fucking breathing. He's alive. Okay, check. We're done. Move on.
So my dad is the worst participant. Period. No matter what.
I'm not even surprised about that.
No matter if you're a doctor or you're trying to cut his hair.
Does she try to like whip ass?
It's just like, and I'm telling him, I'm in the background, but he's not going to do that. Can you go ahead and say, and I'm shaking my head and looking at him, saying he's not going to do that. But they still go. Can you? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and listen to your breathing. Can you go ahead and take a breath? Taking a breath. Go ahead and taking a breath.
When you don't want them to breathe, tell them to breathe.
Can we take in a breath? Just one time, and every time I'm saying he's not going to do that. He's not. You're wasting your breath. He's not.
You should say, why don't you hold your breath, sir? And he'll be like,
so the assistant, the doctor's assistant does all this. Then the doctor comes in, goes through the same shit. I'm going to go ahead and listen to his breath, okay? All right.
I would be beating my head on the wall.
Let me go ahead and I'm just going to put this on. I know it's weird. All right, just breathe in.
Why do they treat him like baby?
Can you do it a little bit more than that? Can you? Not today? Okay. Let me go ahead and get it from the back. Bruh, you couldn't get it from the front. Why the fuck do you think you're going to get it from the back?
Put that thing up his ass and see if it works.
I mean, that out of context, that soundbite out of context sounds really fucked up. What you're talking about, like, my dad was, yeah, if you couldn't get it from the front, why do you think you're going to get it from the back? I'll say it again just so make sure everybody wants to do a soundbite. But it's so like, oh my God, I can't figure out why. And I know they have to do it because they got to check the box. They got to check the box. Say, I tried to, did the vital checks. This is what I can get for blood pressure. This is what I can get for the sugar level or the air or whatever the fuck, the air in the blood or whatever. And then I tried to listen to breathing, but stop playing.
Does he still have skin? Yes, he does.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I had this one chick. I thought she's about to fuck my dad in front of my mom.
Wait, what?
She's about to fuck my dad in front of my mom. Okay. And I'm just going to be fourth wheeling it, I guess. I don't know. So we went to get, because each and every time we got to do these things, we got to go get blood first. And then and then the blood lab sends the results to his other doctors, like his cardiologist. Well, we went in this one, and I don't know. Again, out of context, it just sounds like if you were walking past the room, not knowing, hey, that's what they're doing in this room. It would it would sound like we were just voyeur. It would look like my mom and I are just voyeurs, and this lady's just giving it to my dad. Because she's trying to get blood out of him, right? But she's saying, "Okay, Poppy, come on, just give it to me. Give me."
Oh no! Oh no!
Come on, Poppy, give it. Stick it. If I stick, okay, if you stick it, I'm gonna stick it. Let me stick it. Come on, Poppy. Give me a little that. Oh, I see it dripping. Poppy.
Oh no, God.
And I'm looking at my mom like, and she's just staring, like, and she's saying, come on, give her more than that. Give her. And I'm like, looking at my mom like, okay, I'm the only really
one that's getting it. Yeah.
I'm the only really trash mind here. Everyone else is focused on the blood. Me, I'm thinking, if I'm outside this room, yeah, if I'm outside this room,
we're a blind person.
Yes. Like I was thinking, should I record this and make a killing online for audio porn? No one would know. No one would know this elderly dude trying to give his blood, and this nurse is trying, let me rub it. And no one knows she's rubbing his hand, trying to get the blood flow to go in. But if you just go off the audio, come on, Poppy, let me rub it. Get some more out. And meanwhile, my mom's in the background. Come on. Let her have some more. Let her have some more. Come on now. Open your hand up and let her have some more. And I'm just like standing there going, I'm really this fucked up. But this is all I'm thinking about right now.
I would have walked right by that door, heard that, and said, get it.
Yes. And she just won't stop. Come on, Poppy. Give it. I know you got more in you, Poppy. And I'm thinking, it's all. We don't want all of it, though. We want just to get a sample of the blood. You don't want all of the blood.
Drain him.
Yeah, I know you got more, Poppy, but it's just coming out so slow. Let me stick it in the other. Let me put it on the other one. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it on the other one. Okay, Poppy. I said, what the fuck? I gotta go. I walked out, right? So I walk out, and then like 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later, whatever the fuck, they come out, and my mom's like, okay, yeah, oh my God, it took forever. We finally got it all. I said, yeah, I just couldn't stand hearing that lady say Poppy anymore. It just wasn't making sense.
It's not appropriate.
Yeah, I know it's drawing blood, but it's just, I was like, wasn't that weird to you? It's like that she was saying, like, then it becomes, oh no, you're the fucked up one in the family. Wasn't that weird to you? Like, she was coaching him to get more blood out. That wasn't coaching. That was not. That was some fantasy being fulfilled. That was not coaching.
Right.
You don't say.
This is her thing. This is how she's making the elder men feel better.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was that so much. Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay, so can I change the subject to something?
Huh?
Can I change the subject?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you got?
Guess what I did this afternoon.
Okay. Wait, how many? Wait, one guess, two guess, three guess. What?
You get one.
One guess. Okay, fine. Fuck it. I'm gonna make it a good one. You did it in the day. You did it in the afternoon. Okay.
After I got off work.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with tattoo.
No. Close.
Shit. Oh, because the other one was piercing.
No. I made a kill room in my garage.
How is either of those close? Wait. You made a kill room in your garage?
Yeah, okay, so it's kind of like a makeshift greenhouse. But there's a whole lot of poly out there.
Why did you wait, stop, pause, because I'm learning as we go. So I got questions, ma'am.
Okay.
So I was thinking kill room was a prepper kind of like legit to the day.
No, I was thinking like Dexter.
It was a kill. Yeah. No, I'm saying, not the serial killer part, but yeah, you're killing, you're cleaning and killing and prepping the meat for deer or whatever. It's a kill room. I didn't think you were growing stuff. Isn't that a greenhouse?
Yeah, it is. It's just a makeshift greenhouse.
So why do you call it
in the garage?
Oh, you were fucking with me. Okay, got it.
Yeah, because I had my garage door open and my neighbor kept staring at me like, what? And I'm like looking at him, mean mugging him, you know?
So is it all hydroponics?
No, it's a variegated hibiscus, a variegated lemon tree, a palm tree, a candle tree, you know, just lots of stuff. There's some spearmint.
Okay, okay. Hit me. I got the first, the middle, and the last. The other shit you mentioned, I have no clue what that is. Like I got hibiscus, I got palm, and I got spearmint. There's a candle tree.
Yes.
There's a women's what? What did you say it was? A women's what?
It's a variegated lemon tree.
Variegated women tree.
No, lemon. Like the fruit.
Oh, lemon. It was sounding like you were saying women.
Are variegated.
I was like, what? Who the fuck
named
variegated women? Okay, it's a variegated lemon tree. Okay, cool.
I've got a philodendron hope out there. Probably going to bring her inside, though.
Okay.
And then I have a Palma heater that is it's a heater for a greenhouse.
Oh,
and it automatically tracks the temperature so that when it gets down to a certain level of, you know, it gets cold enough, it'll automatically kick on, bring the temperature up, and then it'll turn back off.
It's going to regulate that it's always like a consistent range.
Right.
Nice. So these are plants that, per your specialty, you know certain things, certain ways or reasons, I should say, they're used for, right?
Well, like I don't know if there's an herbal reason for a palm tree.
Oh, yeah, like can you wrap stuff with that?
It was on my patio, and I can't leave it on my patio.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was thinking like the leaves. You get the leaves, and can you wrap something like a makeshift bandage?
Like a poultice.
Yeah, I'm saving this off my patio. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah,
right. I just don't want it to die.
Yeah, right. So the spearmint.
And I already have like 376 plants in the house.
Right. Yeah. So what are you gonna do?
I can't put any more in here, or I'll get divorced.
Yeah, put them in the garage. So like the spearmint helps. That's something that helps with things.
Yes.
And then
the lemons are delicious.
Yeah, the lemons are good.
And hibiscus can be made to use tea.
Right. So there's your combo for tea right there, and remedies for immunity is the spearmint, the lemon, and the hibiscus. And like I said, the hibiscus helps with scurvy, so you can make sure that that's and everything's in there. No, it does. It's citrus, right? It's citrus fruit.
You're being serious?
Yeah. That's the whole vitamin C thing. You know, that was the whole thing. This is how you stop scurvy. If I remember correctly, but I swear I was seeing like people were using palm leaves as a you know, just a hack for a bandage. You don't have a bandage around. This palm leaf is good with laying across, at least to like cover wounds. And you can put a little ointment or something in there. You can cover a wound with that. But
it's like a poultice.
Mm-hmm.
Poultice.
But yeah, all the other stuff sounds decorational. But I'm fascinated by that stuff. I meant to tell you that last time. I'm fascinated by that stuff. Because
herbal
medicine. Yeah, I knew of someone before that mentioned the dandelion, and how you could just go out there and eat that.
Yeah.
If you have stomach, if you have an upset stomach, right?
It's so good for a lot of things. I know it's super good for the heart.
Yeah. So
it's got a lot of antioxidants.
So, but see, I take shit a little over the top. So,
no.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that. But so when this person told me that, I was like, oh shit, really? Yeah. It's great for this. It's great for... I didn't put any weed killer on my yard after that.
Attaboy.
And I just had dandelions. I had those bad boys all over the place.
You can eat the entire thing from the seeds, which are those little blow-away things.
Yeah.
All the way down to the root. And you don't even have to prepare it. You can just put it in your mouth.
See, I wasn't going to eat the seed parts because I kept seeing so many videos of people getting choked on those, and I didn't want to be that one found in my backyard.
The cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, I didn't want to be found in the backyard choked out by a dandelion. So I was like, okay, you can eat these yellow ones, man. It's gonna be all right, awesome. And I was like, okay, great. I got my garden and I got all these weeds. Okay, cool. And I never got around to eating them. But I was gonna collect them all because I was like, okay, maybe this chick needs them. And then I started wondering, and I never looked into it. But now you could tell me: is there a thing where people grow certain, like say for instance, dandelions? Some people grow them and harvest them and just have them on surplus for people to buy dandelions.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, go to Amazon and look up dandelion flowers, dried dandelion flowers.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, that was exactly the next question. Like, they have Amazon or something? Or they just have?
Yep.
Because I know people that have mushrooms.
Wait. What about mushrooms?
And I was wondering that because herbal medicine, because I play a lot of video games and there's always these people with, I have tried this and tried that. It's like, okay, do people actually do that shit? Do you actually have?
So I'm gonna grab one of my books real quick. I'm just gonna read you a little something.
Oh, what is it about?
It's about herbal medicine.
Well, I mean, I know that.
Once upon a time, it's about herbal medicine.
I mean, I knew that part, but I mean, like, what are you about to? What is it about me? What are you about to read me? What is that about?
So you were saying like different herbs can do different things, right?
Right.
So we've got like Yara. You know what that is?
Yara?
Yeah.
A character off of Game of Thrones. That's all I know.
It's a weed, sort of.
No, the only other thing else is I know it's a weapon in Japan.
Oh, okay. Well, you can use the flowers, you can use the essential oil, the leaves, and it says the aerial part, the infusions used to reduce fever.
The Yara reduces fever?
Mm-hmm. So then there's like garlic, and it tells you all about garlic and aloe vera and marshmallow.
I love garlic.
Me too.
Fuck all to aloe vera, though. God, I hate that shit.
Fuck all what?
Aloe vera. Have you had that?
Yeah,
Like,
I do like aloe vera.
No. Like, drink it.
No, I prefer not to. I'm good though.
Yeah, right. I had a relative that would drink it. Like he had aloe vera plants, and he would break the leaves off, squeeze that shit into cups, and have that in his refrigerator because he preferred it cold. And then he would have a lemon tree growing outside of his kitchen window, and so he just thought it was the coolest shit. You open up the window and you just reach out there and get a lemon.
That is pretty baller.
And you get that lemon and squeeze it into cut it in half, squeeze it into the cup with the aloe vera, and drink that every morning. And it's so good for you.
Okay, so here's what aloe vera does.
Okay, what does it do?
It's a purgative, which I guess means purges from your body.
Yeah,
it promotes bile flow.
Okay, that was good. That was close, yeah.
Heals wounds. It's a democin. I don't even know what that means. It's an antifungal. It stops bleeding. It's good for burns. It's also good for cooling. Here's a fun one. Here's a super fun one for you. Okay, this is why you're going to change your mind about aloe. I just know it. It was known to the Greeks and Romans, who also used a gel for wounds. One of Pliny's many recommendations was to rub leaves on ulcerated male genitals. You're welcome.
I knew that was coming. You know what aloe is for?
What? Drinking.
That shit was foul. I drink it.
So I wonder if they got hemlock in here.
Cold aloe is horrible. It's just horrible.
It's the thing that I don't like about cold aloe is that it's gelatinous.
Yes, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It gets really thick, and you got a Dixie cup of that going down your throat. Lemon juice or not. Thank you. Lemon juice or not.
I gave that up a long time ago.
Yeah, you're just like, man, this is not what I wanted in life. It's good for you. Is it? And that whole bile thing that it mentioned, that's legit. Yeah. That's legit. Because you drink a Dixie cup, I guarantee you that bile thing is happening. Yeah. Hemlock, though. Okay, so you mentioned hemlock. So
I'm curious. I kind of want a poison garden.
Oh, a poison garden. Wow. So, yeah, you can grow that?
Yeah.
How?
Probably by seed, I would imagine.
Isn't that asking for it? I mean, how does that work? Because
but you know what? Everybody around you that knows that you've got hemlock, they better watch the fuck out.
So if you have a garden and it's a poison garden, how right? I mean, how do you protect yourself from that?
I would say it would have to be contained.
Yeah, I'm legit asking because I don't know. It sounds like a ridiculous.
It would have to be contained. Just like the way that I want to do the dandelions, I want it to be completely self-contained, so that they don't spread all over the place, and so that I can get the most in a very small amount.
It's going to be hard to space.
No, not really.
I mean, I guess it won't be hard to do if, like, okay, I'm going to do a week killer.
We don't use any.
I knew that. I knew that was coming. I'm so sorry. That's almost like throwing meat in a vegan's face.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
at least we don't use it on things that we're going to eat.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I'm fascinated by it, though.
I love herbal medicine so much. I'm learning so much.
Fascinated by, regardless if they have any kind of herbal value, like the stink flower. Oh my god, the corpse flower. Oh my god.
Yes.
Like, how did that happen?
That's terrible.
Oh yeah, but I wanted to grow one so bad. And then there's the voodoo flower. I think it's called the voodoo flower. They're really beautiful.
Are they beautiful?
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. Yeah, the ones I'm thinking about. The ones I'm thinking about. Yeah. No, because I was always into planting the really off plants. So like purple potatoes.
Yeah.
I was big into those. Before they became this thing, I was really into kaleidoscope carrots. And so
okay.
And so I would grow those.
Well, see, look at you. You already have experience.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you in the last episode, that my garden was awesome. I couldn't get the fruit to work. I couldn't get the fruit to figure out the fruit.
Well, maybe it had to cross-pollinate.
Yeah, I guess so, because like I had like this one little spurt of possibility, and then they just
whoa, hold on, back that up.
Yeah.
You said it had a squirt of possibility.
Like a little spurt, like a little growth spurt, where it was like, oh, hey. Okay, so one of the things, here's one that really works out well. I recommend it to anybody. By the way, yeah, it is a voodoo flower. You can pick them up at Home Depot. In any case, oranges. I had blood oranges.
Okay.
If you have orange trees, and you pick them up from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever, I picked up blood oranges. Just keep them in the house as long as you can.
Right.
It's the best air freshener. It's like your place smells so good when those flowers bloom. It's a little mess when the petals fall off. Fantastic smell.
My new thing that I like to do with herbal medicine is I like to go into my backyard and take a look at the different weeds that are growing and see if those have herbal properties. Like, for instance, you know what cleavers are? They're like little sticky things. They have these little fine hairs. Cleaver, like a meat cleaver.
Right. Okay. No, I don't know what those are.
So they grow wild in this area, and you can actually use it. I mean, you can drink it. You can make teas, tinctures, like a poultice or a compress. You can make a cream out of it, and then that's good for psoriasis. It's good stuff.
Oh, okay.
But you got to think, we think that.
No, I'm looking at them now online.
So we think that like the things that are in our yards that are like pestiferous, we try to get rid of them. But we're getting rid of medicine.
Yeah, right. That's what some of the stuff we only know. Like, in some cases, 1% of the knowledge, of what they're capable of. And in others, it's just sort of one of those where we know only the mundane or the commercial Oh, there. This is it's a dandelion. Yeah, they're great for blowing. They're great for these weird photos of kids blowing the seeds all over the place. But other than that,
Right, but they should be sucking them in.
yeah, other than that, kill them because they just grow all over the place. They're weeds, and it's literally like the earth saying, "Hey, I'm providing some medicine for you," and it rapidly grows all over the place. So have at it. We're like,
Right.
no.
Well, I mean,
We're like, no.
Roundup
Yeah,
spends
like
billions of dollars a year in like marketing so that they can get us to kill them.
Right. So that's what I was going to ask. Is that then sort of the behind the scenes? And yes, we're holding hands walking into conspiracy theory land. But
I love conspiracy theory land.
is this? Oh fuck! I finally remember what it was I was going to ask you. Anyway, fuck it. We'll save it for next time.
No, you need to write it down because don't forget.
No, I'm going to bring it up after I say this.
Okay.
So is it really one of those things where, and I'm just going to ask, do you believe it? Is it one of those things, do you believe it or not, that companies like that have an herbal team and they know of these things that are readily available, growing, that can help people naturally with all types of ailments? You can make your own home remedies. You could do this, you could do that with it. It's growing just wild all over the place. It grows in anybody's yard. But if you spin it and make it a weed, you kill it. You
you're killing the
you get them to think of it only as a weed, and it needs to be killed or pulled up.
So here's the thing. I want to believe that everybody has the best intentions in their heart and nothing but that.
Okay, but then,
however,
yeah, but then they know that, and with pharmaceutical companies, allow them to produce products that kind of sort of do the same thing, but it's not made from the natural plant. It's made from ingredients in a lab that simulate it.
Synthetic.
Yeah. Do you think a little bit of that is going on?
I think a lot of that is going on.
Okay.
I can sit where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I can look around and I can see 8 books on herbal medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And out of all of those where it's treating something, let's just say like basil, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great antidepressant. This says antiseptic, stimulates the adrenal cortex, prevents vomiting. It can be used as a tonic, expectorant, and it soothes itching. So, of course, these people don't want you to know that you can use basil for that because they have a cream that they need to sell.
Right.
So I mean, truly, it's a shitty business, but I mean, they call it big pharma for a reason. It is big, and it's getting bigger because people don't listen to the earth. Sorry, that's me being a hippie.
No, it's a shitty thing. Yeah, it's a shitty. I think you cut out a little bit there. You're saying it's a shitty what?
It's a shitty thing to do.
Uh-huh.
To make people kind of I don't know, give up on herbal stuff, like to quit looking for what works in nature.
Yeah, they're dependent on this. Okay, you're going to be the one that provides my milk. I don't need to learn how or know how to get that from the cow. Or how
did I tell you I make my own almond milk now? Yeah, I make my own almond milk, and this month I put pumpkin spice in it.
Oh, vomit! You vomit. You pumpkin spice.
No, I really don't like pumpkin spice all that much, but I was making pumpkin bread, and it kind of got me in the mood. So,
gotcha. So, but yeah, to your point, I think a lot of that goes on. I think a lot of that happens way more than we know. And it's easier It's a lot of those things where you realize that a lot of that goes on where you realize that things that are bad really aren't that bad. It's someone just trying to control the way you are able to get something that's very, you're able to get the exact same thing, but through them, as opposed to
because then you're dependent on them. It is control.
right. And that goes for dandelions, just like it goes for weed, and which was a nice little hand in hand segue. One's weed and one's called weed, but the same thing applies. I mean, there's medicinal qualities to even marijuana, but yet it's bad. And then when you start to really think about it, it's like, okay, is it bad? Because if you look at the history of it, not so much bad. It just happened to become bad when pharmaceutical companies was like, hey, this is going to really cut into our development and our profits. Can we regulate this?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you get down to things like just herbal medicine, and it's like, yeah, wow, that's right there. Or hey, wow, this cleavers
for millennia.
Yeah, and cleavers can help you with this, and this. What? Okay, wow.
I love all these books that I have because if I think of something, I just go in there to hurt reading and nerding out on this stuff.
Yeah,
like reading case histories and whatnot.
Yeah, I think it's really easy to do. I think it's really easy to do, especially when you start to realize, oh, it's right there. Oh, I can do this. Oh,
wow. Well, and there's a ton of other things that I could wrap my brain on, and at least I'm learning.
Yeah, but then hand in hand, learn those poisons because you don't want to end up, like dude in that movie. Died.
The one dude in that one movie?
Yeah, that died because he ate the wrong thing.
Right, that plot. Yeah. Oh, that matters a lot.
Into the Wild, that movie.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, and he had the herbalism book. He had the herbal medicine book because he was having a stomach ache. Oh wait, he was having. God, what was it? He was having something happen, and he opened his herbalism book. Have you seen that movie?
I think. My memory's not the best.
Because I'm about to ruin the fuck out of it.
No, it's totally fine. Spoiler alert for anyone listening.
Yeah, right. If you haven't seen this old ass movie, sorry.
But you're probably not gonna.
But fuck off. Yeah, exactly. But fuck off. You're probably not gonna see it anyway. So yeah, he has it, and he's got this herbalism book, and he's like, okay, let me check this out. He is on the wrong page. And he takes this other shit. He's on the wrong page where he misidentifies this one plant.
That's probably more likely.
And he's looking at it because he's going through this shit, and he's like, okay, yeah, this is it. And he eats these, and it fucking levels him. And then, like, the last scene, he's like flipping the page, and he's like, oh fuck, I was on the wrong shit. And he realized shit, and that's what's wrong, because he's like, I'm not getting any better. I'm supposed to be getting better because I ate the thing. He's like, why isn't this working? And he flips it. He's like, oh fuck. But he knows
that's gonna leave a mark.
No, but he knows. It's like, I'm done. I'm done. This is. I'm okay. Let me get in a position I want to be found, because.
And is that when he turns in his retirement notice and walks away?
Yeah, because I forget what it was that like causes it, and this is why I'm saying, like, grow your poisons and know your poisons, but it causes severe constipation and basically all your shit to just lock up. And that's what he realized he ate, and that's why his condition got worse. But basically he was going to get septic and die. And so he just got in his bed and did just that. And the rest of the movie goes on a little bit because, you know, he has family and everything. But that was a very interesting movie to me because he was learning all that stuff. And it's worth you watching. With you being into that, it's worth you watching again. I might watch it again.
We should watch it and then we should do a review of it.
Yes, we should watch it and then do a review of it, but definitely next episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
We're going along a little bit over here. We need to rein it back in.
Yeah, so we're at the end of this episode. But
we're going to end it and send it.
But I remember what it was that I was going to ask you about.
Okay.
Which goes to what we just said. So remember last night we were talking, and I was telling you about bootleg videos.
Right. Yeah.
And I, thought I was going to watch a short film about a plumber and a chick, and it turned out to be a Steven Seagal movie. Thought it was going to be in India. It turned out to be in Russia. Whatever. They're close. I ended up watching this movie that's probably one of the most fucked up movies, not because it was gruesome or gory, but because it was so low budget, and they were trying to make it into something that it was struggling so hard to be that. And I was so caught up in the what the fuck am I watching that I ended up looking it up, and I found out it's a whole nother genre of film that I didn't even know existed.
Really?
It's called nunsploitation.
Uh-huh. Is it like exploiting nuns?
Yes.
Shut up.
It's
like how are you exploiting them?
I didn't even know this existed. This movie.
What do they do?
Oh my
God!
We
know for a fact that your sacrament meant nothing.
It's all about how you take this. You take a stereotype. It's like blaxploitation. It's like you take a stereotype and you just push it to the extreme. So this one was a nunsploitation where it was all like, God damn it, what is it? It was love letters.
Kelly.
Like, as soon as I said this, somebody's going to hear this podcast episode and go like, fuck, yes, I know the movie he's talking about. It's love letters.
I was also going to watch this mini film.
No, or the watch percentage of this movie is going to skyrocket right now. It's called Love Letters from Portuguese Nun.
Oh, Lord.
And I was like, because I read the description and I was like, okay, I got to see this. Like, how are they pulling this one off? Because it's like how this chick goes to a monastery she's forced to go to a monastery, and there she is brought in and taken advantage of by the headmaster, the head priestess, or the mother nun, whatever. And then she's made to have sex with the devil. And I was like, fuck it, I am sold. I'm watching this chick's
I'm getting popcorn.
This chick's about to get fucked by the devil. I am watching it. I didn't know that's nunsploitation.
Okay, neither did I.
I didn't know that. And I'm watching this movie and I was like, this movie is shit. This movie is absolute crap. They got this produced? What? Anytime you and your wife want to sit down and just have a hour and 20 minutes of each of you saying what the fuck to each other, watch this movie. And the way it ends, I've not seen a movie like that end that way. Like at the end, they just like, how have you ever watched a movie where you could see the budget dwindling while the movie's being produced. And by the time you get to the end of the movie, it's like they're on 5 cents right now. They only have 5 cents left. They only have 5 cents left. And this is what they could produce with 5 cents. Roll credits. That's the end of the movie. That's what happens.
We're out of money.
Yes, that's what happens at the end of this movie. Like they go all the way out until they have 0 left. And it was so above, it was over the top for like so much. And then, not to spoil it too much, but when Satan came out,
because I'm going to go look at this movie.
When the devil finally comes out,
yeah,
I cannot tell you how hard I laughed.
like a troll doll.
It was still a dude. It was a dude, but he was like, it was like so much. It was so campy. Like the only thing that was missing was a pitchfork, and they were like, "Hey, check it out. Here's the thing.
We couldn't afford the pitchfork.
We couldn't afford the pitchfork. We can't afford the full body shot. So dude, you just got to wear the red little hood thing, okay?
And we'll get you from the chest up.
We're only getting you from the chin up because we can't afford anything but what goes on your head, and so we can't afford a body. We can't afford a bodysuit. We can't afford a pitchfork. And we can only afford 1 horn. So we're going to put that fucker.
But we can afford our last word to be, and that was the devil.
We
can, so see, you just tie it up nicely.
We can only afford 1 horn. So we're just going to put that in the middle of your forehead. Okay. And everybody, in case everybody is wondering, is that the devil though? We're going to have everybody in the scene to say, the devil, Satan, every time the camera goes to somebody, just say that and pass out. Yeah, say that and pass out, or say that and rip your clothes open so we can see your tits. Okay, go. Action. That's nunsploitation. I didn't know that existed.
Me neither.
It blew my mind. I suggest you watch it. It's love letters.
Well, I know what I'm gonna.
Yeah, love letters from
right now.
Yeah, right. And the next time we're gonna talk about, we gotta hit on UFOs. I know we didn't want to have like, hey, this is what we're gonna talk about because it's too much structure.
No. This is good. I like this because I can be ruminating about it.
But at some point on next episode, we're hitting the UFOs.
Okay, I'm down. Because you know they're real.
Fuck yeah. I don't.
They're so real.
My theories on UFOs.
The government doesn't even give a shit about hiding them anymore.
My theories on UFOs are so long. I've believed them so long, and no one's been able to refute them. That's the thing. If I'm crazy, somebody would refute it by now. But I'll tell people my thoughts on UFOs, and like, dude, that shit makes sense. Fuck it. Now I believe. Well, fuck. Okay, cool. So
let's do that
next time we're going to compare notes on UFOs. That might be the whole time period.
I think that's probably just going to be the whole thing.
Tomorrow's going to be next episode's going to be the UFO, the UFO special.
Okay.
Fuck topics. We're not going to bounce. Only bouncing we're going to do
within the spaceship.
It's within the spaceship of UFOs.
Okay.
Yes. Bob Lazar is
I'm going to bring something amazing. I'm going to bring a full body condom just so I don't get any of their juice stuff on me.
Yeah, that sounds like a smart move.
I'll try to bring like a hidden camera so I can get a picture of them.
Just in case one of them wants to pop in as a special guest.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and just put a butt plug in so that they have no reason to probe me.
Don't figure out what. Don't go in your mouth. All rivers flow the same way. What either upstream or downstream is the same stream. In
I'll just super glue all of my orifice shut.
Now you're just being difficult. Ears are going to work fine. Ears are going to work fine.
Okay, so
yes,
it's a day.
Yeah, yes, as always, it will be. So definitely, thanks everyone for listening as we ramble through life. Yeah, we ramble on this podcast.
We ramble through life.
So appreciate it and love seeing that people are listening. Feel free to find us on Twitter because I'm too lazy to set up Facebook at this point, but Twitter's coming. Facebook's coming. Twitter is what we got right now. Probably do some trailers on YouTube at some point, but I'm being very ambitious by saying all this stuff. Right now, though, we're just glad you're listening. Hope that you continue to listen.
Thanks for putting up with the shit show that is our audio.
Yes, it is always going to be the podcast with the shittiest audio. But the most amazing content. And hopefully something is said to where people can say, fuck, yeah, I get it. They are going through the same.
Like they've got a lot of heart, but very little technical knowledge in sound engineering.
They're going through the same thing I am going through, whether that's audio problems, elderly problems, medical problems, doctor problems,
none problems.
Nunsploitation. Wow, learning something new every day.
Every time.
We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone. And I appreciate you, Dinosaur. And
dude, you're amazing.
Oh, thanks. That's a wrap. Thanks again, and we will talk to you all again on the next episode of The Dinosaur and the Dude. I'm the dude. She's signing off. And we're off. Bye.
Okay, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening. Thanks for giving us your ears. And hopefully you enjoyed our back and forth banter. And you'll come back for more. We're going to have... Hopefully we'll have other guests on in the future, but for right now, it's the two of us doing what we do best. Again, the Dinosaur and the Dude, hoping you enjoy each and every episode that we bring to you. And again, have a great time, have a great day, night, evening, wherever you are. And look forward to putting out a new episode for you all to enjoy. All right, take care.